Welcome to the Game Week 31 recap, everybody. I am your commissioner. Still, no one else wants to do it, so here I am yet again. I gave you a couple weeks off from the videos, and now you are rejoined with me in my lovely office. You may or may not hear some free jazz floating in from the studio up above. If so, I apologize, because I know you're really here to hear the wisdom and trash talk that I have. Get right into it. All top 5 teams won this week. Promoted to beat Average, Slacker beat Fabulous, Dan beat Riyadh the Lightning. That was a close one. Dan actually got the highest score this week with 86, and Riyadh the Lightning had 82, which was the second highest score. Sorry, buddy. Tough loss there. But maybe that's what you get when you change your name in honor of the commish. He is now Jeff Dan Gottlieb, which turns out Daniel is my middle name. Resuming the top 5, Bakuna Matata beat the Weasels, and I beat British BVB in a pretty close one there. I thought he was going to have it. Thank you, Tottenham, for coming through for me. Next week is actually 2 weeks from now. Next game week is 2 weeks away. There's an international break this weekend. USA is going to play Guatemala in a CONCACAF qualifier on Friday. Try saying CONCACAF qualifier 5 times fast. Anyway, when we get back from the break, we will have these following games, which I'm going to read in the top 7 teams, or actually the top 8 teams, because those are the teams that are going to be going to the playoffs, and it's getting to be close to playoff time, everybody. Promoted takes on Pandemite. Slacker takes on Milner Light. Dan takes on Average, who's in 8th. Bakuna Matata takes on Bayern Munich. I take on Placeholder. Crimson Collop plays Dukes of Hazzard, and Birds of Word plays No Bones. It is time to start getting your team in position in those top 8 slots if you want to make the playoffs. Maybe you need to play some chips, some bench boosts, some all-out attacks. I think we're going to get a double game week in game week 34 for a couple teams. I can't remember. Do the homework. It's not my job. It's not my job. In the real league, Leicester 1, Crystal Palace 0, Vardy and Mahrez making the combo to go 1-0. And hey, they get 3 points whether they score 1 goal or whether they score 5 goals. They got 3 points, which puts them 5 points clear of Tottenham in second, who also won this week, 3-0 over Bournemouth. Basically steamrolled that team. I think Kane got one in the first minute. Arsenal in third place, 2. Arsenal 2, Everton 0. Arsenal's in third now. They finally win a game. Poor Everton. Tim Howard is now back in the U.S. with Colorado Rapids, giving me really even less of a reason to cheer for Everton. But oh well, I'm glad he's back home. Anyway, blah, whatever. Arsenal beat Everton 2-0 in that game, and it's the first time that I can remember in the past couple weeks that Arsenal have actually won any game in any competition. Now, I don't check the stats or anything before I make these videos, which is kind of the beauty of making the videos. I can just trash talk Arsenal and say stuff like, they haven't won in the past 3 weeks. Whatever. Maybe they haven't. In my mind, they haven't. Man City 0, Manchester United 1. That's right, in the Manchester Derby, a new guy, Marcus Rashford. He's even a Manchurian, I believe. Is that what they're called? I'm not sure. He made Di Michelis look like a amateur. And got them the 1-0 victory. City just could not get it going. Joe Hart now out with an injury. Maybe Sterling as well. Not looking good for City. They are teetering on the edge of 4th place now, and it would be crazy if Pep Guardiola comes into a team that isn't even in the Champions League next year. West Ham 2, Chelsea 2. West Ham hold on to that 5th place spot, and Chelsea kind of come back to get the draw. Fabregas back in the goals. That Chelsea team did not have Hazard. It did not have Diego Costa because of something I haven't learned. Anyway, Chelsea are now in 10th, and they kind of, at least for the time being, halted West Ham's entry into the top 4 because West Ham and Man United are tied on points, and I think United is right behind them, and those teams may only be 1 point out of 4th place. So it's tight, and when we get back from the international break, it's on. See you then.